Hi everyone, so around 18 months ago I decided to make a new DIY sim rig from wood, but I wanted to get some inspiration from some of the 8020 builds, and this is what I came up with at the time. This rig was built for my then specification, which was triple 24-inch monitors, 5 Newton meter CSL DD wheel, and the CSL load cell pedals. I made a video of this process and then a follow-up video, and I'll put the links below, and between them these have been viewed around 15,000 times, which is just amazing. So as I have been using this now for a while, I thought I would give another update, mainly due to me upgrading the equipment, and I thought it would be good to talk through what I have done and what I might do in the future. The TLDR of this is that over this period of time this rig has worked incredibly well and I am very, very happy with it. However, it has changed quite a bit since the last video, and this is how it looks now. To start with, I have switched back to my old seat. The race car seat was good, but I found that for longer races it was getting a little uncomfortable. So I swapped back to this seat, which I think was from a Volkswagen Golf. This has the sliders and recliner, so I can position it exactly how I want it, where the race seat was a fixed position. Next is a change from 24-inch flat screens to 27-inch curved. This was more of an issue than I expected. As I made the original rig for 24-inch monitors, the width of the monitor brackets was too narrow when I wanted to switch to the 27s. To get around this quickly, I cut the arms and then rejoined them behind the area I had cut. This added a few inches to each side and gave me enough space to fit the larger monitors. If I was to redo this, I would make the holding area wider and allow for some additional upgrades for, say, up to 32-inch monitors. Also, with the new monitors, I needed to space out the mounts to get the correct angle. This could be better and is an area I would improve if I redid this. I swapped out the pedals from the CSL load cells to the SimJack Pro 3 pedal set. This meant that I needed to add a pedal plate, and I was going to use wood again, but I got a really good deal on a Track Racer metal version, which I raised up to match the same height that I had before. When I added the new monitors, I decided to then reuse the 24-inch monitors, and originally I added only one to use for telemetry, etc., but then decided to add another, so I can have OBS open on this screen and still have another screen for all the racing data. This was quite simple to add more wood pieces to mount the monitors, but again, in the future I would like to make this a little neater. And one of the more complicated changes was to add a wheelbase bracket. Before, I was just using some large L-shape construction brackets, but again I got a great deal on a wheel mount from Track Racer, which works really, really well. The issue was that this bracket sits higher, so I had to lower the horizontal strut, so everything then was on the same height as before. This was quite complicated as I didn't want to remove everything from the rig, and measuring exact height needed was not so easy. But with a little trial and error, I got it exactly where I wanted it. I also updated the power supply on the CSL DD, which increased the wheel force up from 5 Newton meters to 8 Newton meters. The rig still really handles this well, and while it does shake a little under the highest forces, it's no different to other rigs that I have seen. I did think about making the monitor mount separate from the seat base, but decided I prefer the all-in-one approach better for now. I find this is easier to also then move the full rig, as from time to time I like to change its position within my office space. So overall, I am really happy with how this has worked out, but I am thinking of remaking the rig based on the current specification and tidying up some of the short-term mods I have made. Also, I should be allowing for more future upgrades, and it might be possible to add more parts from Track Racer or similar and come up with a hybrid wood/metal rig that's still DIY and also doesn't cost a huge amount of money. Let me know your thoughts below on what you would like to see, and I might start working on a new design and show the build process for this in another video. Thanks for watching, and please consider subscribing if you would like to see future updates on this project. Thank you.